Hey, Taurus, intuitive soul coach here with your August 2023 career reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. These are general readings, so please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, so Taurus, what I'm getting right away here for you is slowing down. Slow and steady wins the race. This could also be slowing down so you can really tune in and trust your intuitive insights, your inner guide, your judgments. I am sensing here that there is an opportunity for you to maybe even take a step back. Could be travel. Just get your bearings back into solid footing, because in the recent past here, you do have the gears showing up, Taurus. So a lot of you may have been grinding your gears. It may have felt like you were running on empty at times. So I feel August is a little bit more of a peaceful energy here if you so choose, because I am getting here Two of Swords. So some of you may feel like you're in the midst of a conundrum. You may have some choices to make. This could be, do I keep going at the rate or the speed that I'm going at? Should I slow down a little bit? I am getting here in my mind's eye the Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like there is a significant importance around slowing down so you don't either take a misstep, take a wrong turn, you miss something along the way. Trust your intuition. If you are being notified to join maybe something within marketing or a pyramid, I am getting here someone may not be as honest, but when we're running on, empty, we don't always notice all the signs that are presented in front of us. This could also be that we don't do our best work. If we are rushing to get something done, or if we're feeling impulsive, or even lack of motivation or energy at times, we don't always put 100% into our projects or into our tasks. And that's what I'm getting here for you. Now, I'm not saying that your work isn't top notch here, Taurus, but I feel there is a very big energy coming in around just kind of taking a little bit of time out. Some of you, it could absolutely be a vacation. It could be a mental health day. It could be a weekend to disconnect and unplug, get away from work. For those of you that do work from home, for those of you that have notification settings, because they're giving me, I'm hearing all different types of notification settings. This could be the ding of an email. It could be the ding of a text, of a phone call. There is so much going on here, especially in the recent past, that sometimes you lose sight of the fun along the way. You lose sight of, taking that time to just relax and enjoy your craft, enjoy your creative endeavors, because there's something else that's pulling you from it. So I feel like this is the month you're getting back into contact with what truly matters to you here. Now, in the recent past, you absolutely have set some sort of plans to motion, but the beautiful energy that I feel here, Taurus, is you've set something into motion so you don't have to work so hard to get that ball rolling, because it's already rolling here for you. So now you can take a little bit of a step back and notice some progress or see something working out for you. This can be about building a team. Some of you may have new team members join on the force, so to speak here. There could be helpful people coming in. This could be new clientele, so you don't have to work so hard to maybe increase your target market or to attract clients. This here is something you've already done, so don't second guess. I'm also sensing some of you may have put something out into the universe. It could be a website. It could be whatever your craft is as well. Even if this is a side hobby or a project that you are working on to bring in a little bit extra money on the side, Don't second guess your work is what I am getting here, because you'll receive a lot of positive feedback, a lot of reviews. There could even be a promotion, a bonus. There's extra money coming in here in the near future, which is really exciting for you, Taurus. I'm also getting the name Cal or Calvin. It could be your name, a middle name, a grandfather, someone you've worked with, maybe even a place. Please take that as it resonates. Now, in the present month here of August, you do have the Mass card showing up. So this can talk about a secret stash, saving. Some of you are stocking away some of that money that you are making on the side, and you could either be saving it for a rainy day. I'm sensing that if you are in a situation that is looming burnout, or it may feel a little bit toxic, you may be planning your escape, is what I am sensing here for you. You may not tell anyone because someone may have, one of those, mouths that like to gossip or tell stories. So you may be holding back. If you are in a profession, or perhaps you have family members or people around you that don't always support you, I'm getting this energy here, Taurus, of you holding back and not saying to them or not telling someone until you've already done it here. So whether it's putting in your 2-week notice, or whether it's launching an idea or a product, you want to walk the walk, not talk the talk, but you don't want someone else talking the talk for you here, is what I see. Now, some of you are actors. You could be assistants, an assistant. I am getting here you have assistants, plural here, so more than one possibly, assistants showing up for you in many different ways. So this could be financial assistance. It could be help physically in the form of a helping hand. This could be new people coming on board. For some of you, you may be assisting others. This is all about your hidden potential, Taurus. So you may be really diving into your skills, your gifts, your talents, and you have the gears here because some of you have unlocked some hidden potential through meditation, taking some online courses, workshops, taking a dive into maybe YouTube videos, studying the esoteric realm or mystical realm here. So pay attention to those gut feelings. Pay attention to what may seem off, because you're right on. You're hitting the nail right on the head here in the month of August. So if something seems too good to be true, then it probably is. So it's important for you to trust that. Ask a lot of questions. Stay inquisitive. Be careful who you're telling your secrets to, because in the near future, if you continue to trust in you, which it wouldn't surprise me to see the High Priestess showing up, the Magician, because I feel like you have all the tools available to start over for some of you, or to move forward. So Fool or even Chariot. So we have the Ornaments card showing up. This is all about extra money, mature investments, celebratory vibes. Some of you may be in retail, beauty, finish work, or you're saving for retirement here. So in the recent past, whatever ball you got rolling here, it could have been a new idea, a new invention, a new creative endeavor. It could be you putting education and research on the front burner so you could head towards a career that would bring you into retirement, Taurus. This is a really powerful energy, and I feel like you're enjoying it here, or going to enjoy it more the more you take a little bit of a step back and say, am I having fun? Is this creative? Am I thinking outside the box? Am I trusting my intuition, or am I letting someone else call the shots here? So this is a really deep time for you to go within, and that's going to actually allow you to move forward, just like a slingshot or a bow and arrow. You have to kind of pull it back before it launches forward. And I do feel here you've already got something into motion. So for example, just like that bow and arrow that we just talked about, you've already prepared. You have all your arrows, you have your equipment, you have your target, maybe your target, shooting. This is just symbology here, but I feel like you've already prepared, you've already set it up, you've already have the time that you want to begin. So now you're getting ready here, boom, to launch. So pay attention. There's big things showing up here for you. Now let's dive into the overall energy for you in the month of August. What's the main energy energy showing up for Taurus in regards to money, career, income, wealth, and prosperity. What do we have here for Taurus, please? The Hanged Man. Beautiful. The Hanged Man is a great energy to come out of, and I feel like you're coming out of feeling a little bit stuck or not quite sure if you're going to get the rewards due to the sacrifice that you've made. And I absolutely feel you will, because you have the ornament showing up here. Now, some of you have been stuck in limbo. You've had empty promises. That may be why you're looking for a new opportunity, or you're holding back on a great idea or a new employment. Something here you're holding a little bit back on, or you're just not sharing it with everyone. But the Hanged Man says that there will be rewards for your sacrifice, and we see that here with the ornaments. So soon enough, there will be a celebratory energy. I'm getting more so towards mid to end of August here for you. You are going to approach something from a new perspective here. This could be you reaching out and telling a boss what's happening. You're telling someone that you got a new job. There could be a promotion coming in here. This could be attracting new clientele. But because you're taking a new approach at a situation, you're getting new results here, Taurus. And this is really, really great for you, because these new results are going to lead to extra money, mature investments, and a celebratory energy. So you're able to take maybe that vacation, or take a little bit of time off, or focus on another project that you've had here. So let's dive into the challenge. What's the challenge for Taurus in the month of August, and how can we help you through it? What's the challenge here for Taurus? They're giving me that name again, Calvin or Cal. So there must be a very big significance within that energy. If that is you, or if that resonates, feel free to drop it in the comment section below. Two of Cups, law of attraction, bringing in to your energy field that which you seek. When the Two of Cups shows up, this is about a perfect partnership, but there's still a little bit of that time of reflection, which we've talked about here. In order for you to fully get into alignment, you must get honest with yourself. So sometimes this Mask card reminds me of the Seven of Swords. Now, Seven of Swords can be lying to ourselves. It can be deceit. It can be betrayal. But I am feeling here that I don't feel like that's happened for a small percentage. Yes, absolutely. But mostly I just feel like you're not being appreciated. Someone is wearing a false mask. They may be nice to your face, but then behind your back talk about you. So yes, that could be a form of deceit or betrayal. But I feel that you're ready to head towards the type of company, clients, people, partnerships, ideas where there's collaboration, not disconnect, not gossip, not stagnant energy here. And when the Two of Cups shows up, this is rejection. This is showing up in the challenge as something becoming separated, you becoming separated from your craft, your goals. So this is the month for you to realign. This is the month for you to see things in a new perspective here. Some of you, this year's, you may have dropped an idea that you've had. You may have lost hope that you are going to move forward. For some of you, this is the flip side, right? So it could be the lower vibration of the gears. It can be the higher vibration where, yeah, the gears are going, you're feeling good. Just be careful of this Masks person, or truly being honest, or stepping into your integrity more so, because good things are coming. For others of you, you do feel a little bit worn out, and you want to separate from not feeling that zest, that happiness, that appreciation, that respect. I'm getting respect. It's almost like it's being hollered to me. So some of you, you've felt like you've lost respect for maybe someone or something, but you're going to attract what it is that you seek here. But there is a little bit of reflection, taking a step back and seeing it from a new perspective here. So the challenge for you is to utilize the energy of the Hanged Man. Even though the Hanged Man can be difficult because it feels a little bit restrictive, or it feels like we need to release some more of that control and fully surrender to the divine here, just take a deep breath. Go inward for at least the first week or so of August, because mid to end of August, that ball's going to get rolling. So let's see what's in the deep, deep past. What's below you? What's the foundation here, Taurus, that you are based upon? What do we have for Taurus, please? Okay, some of you may enter a building that has a very unique door. Okay, a very unique door, a very specific here. It could be a revolving door. It could be, maybe it has a different color door. It could be a weird door knob or a door handle. I feel like this is more of a business, but it could be someone's home. I feel more it's professional. So even if it's someone's home, you may be visiting professionally, but pay attention, because I feel like there is unique energy or something around the door or the doorknob, the door handle, the window, could be revolving. So they're giving me door. That could also be symbolic for a doorway, a new doorway of opportunity entering here for you. So beautiful, beautiful energy. I feel like once you step into this, there's some sort of alignment, some sort of a match. There could be an important conversation. There could be energy that flows. And it's almost like, you know, Taurus, that this is something that you really want to say yes to, or you want them to say yes to, but both of you will be on the same page once you enter into that threshold. So what do we have in the past here? Page of Wands, beautiful. Page of Wands is rapid fire planning, which you have here with the gears. So there's something that you are planning quite quickly, but I'm also sensing this could be for some of you, this could have happened before COVID hit. It could have been in 2019. Boom, boom, boom. You had your goals, you had your ideas, you had some sort of design. Some of you actually were planning on building a business or building a home or moving, but then something was put on hold. It was stalled here because of that Hanged Man. For others of you, perhaps you were let go from a job, or you just decided to take a brand new approach. Maybe instead of going to school, you're going to open a business, or maybe you did go back to school after being in your line of employment for many years. But whatever this is for you, you got your thinking cap on there, or your thinking helmet, and you went back to the drawing board and you said, what makes me happy? What are my skills? What are my talents? What am I good at? Is this something that I want to continue expanding my knowledge on, or is there a new approach or a new way? And a lot of you are bringing that past energy back in just for you to reevaluate and say, hey, am I on track? Am I on the path that I wanted to be on and that I feel aligns with my soul? Because there was some procrastination here. In the meantime, again, it could be due to economic shifts happening around the world. It could have been due to whatever external forces, circumstances that appeared for you. But I feel like you're revisiting this here. That's why it's showing up. That's why the Hanged Man is coming in, because you have a new opportunity to align with what it is that you truly seek and desire here. I'm also getting Aries energy. Some of you may be cuspers. You may have strong Aries in your chart, or maybe you're dealing with an Aries. Please take that as it resonates. So in the recent past here, we have the 10 of Cups. It is in reverse. So this can feel emotionally incomplete. Okay, because typically we want to feel the positive, the higher vibrations of the 10 of Cups. We want to feel lovingly complete. We want to open our hearts to do what it is that we love. Now, some of you in the past, you went into something because you did love it, or it resonated in some way. You may be saying to yourself, well, this doesn't resonate anymore. Maybe I wanted to do that 10 years ago, or perhaps I want to go back to school for this. I feel like you're changing your mind. There's something here with a shift in perspective where you are going to be doing something new that maybe aligns more with your beliefs, your morals, and those beliefs and morals may have been shifted. You may have shifted them. They may not be what they were 5 months ago, 5 years ago, and that's okay. That's okay. You need to give yourself permission, Taurus, to set yourself free from any limiting beliefs or anything that feels too secretive, mysterious. I'm getting moon energy here as well. So something needs to come out within you. So some sort of truth exposed. Dive into the subconscious here if you need to. Dive into your intuition. That will give you the clarity you seek is what I sense here. So 10 of Cups, a new emotional experience. And that may be why I'm seeing that door, a very, very unique door. So some of you could have a unique skill, gift, or talent that you are diving into with the hidden potential. For others of you, I feel like there's something unique you're being offered to look at or offered to partner up or pair up with, but you may say, well, that seems a little bit far-fetched. That seems out of scope or out of alignment, but dive into it. Trust your intuition because it may surprise you. It may be more in alignment than you think. Let's get to the juicy goodness of your reading. What are you manifesting? What's above you here? What do we have for Taurus, please? I'm also sensing some of you may be getting bored with what you're doing, okay? Because it may not be feeling as emotionally fulfilling as it once did. So you may be thinking of new options. Now, I'm going to tell you this here. What I'm sensing is if you move from one situation to another, but you're in the same energy, you're going to be in that same boat that you are currently in. So what that means is, let's say you're a nurse and you work in maybe a elderly home taking care of the elderly. And you're getting tired of maybe the same old routine. I don't feel necessarily it's the situation that you are in or the circumstance. For some of you, yes, it is, because you're dealing with some people that you just don't like. But for others of you, I feel like it's deeper than that. It is deeper than that. So if you decide to go to a new, elderly home and take care of these people over here, you're going to feel that same energy. So some of you really need to go within, do some soul searching and say, okay, maybe I want to take a look at it from a new standpoint, a new perspective. Maybe I want to start a business of my own or work with children or, get my license in this area so I can do something new. Maybe instead of working with elderly, be an OBGYN or something of that nature. So take a look at it because it may surprise you where you may be thinking if you just move from this situation to a new one that everything is going to be okay. But I feel like if you take it one step further than that and really look in and say, okay, what experience can I have now? Because you've already done this experience. So if you just take this and move it to a new place, you're going to continue feeling a little bit stagnant. That's very important for some of you. Please take that as it resonates. Now, what we have above you, there it is. Beautiful. This is what I was sensing right in the beginning of your reading. 4 of Swords, slow down. You've earned a rest. Okay, you've earned some sort of freedom, some sort of travel, some downtime, because you may have been near burnout. Now, I love this 4 of Swords because look at him. He has his pants pulled up there. He has a smile on his face. He's leaning up against a tree. The sun is shining. All 4 of his swords are downward. So he's just taking some time out for himself. He's reconnecting with Mother Earth. He's grounding himself, laying next to that tree, refilling and refueling his life force energy. And that's what you are being called to do at this time as well, Taurus. I feel a lot of you will benefit from taking that much needed time out. That's going to help you gain that introspection that I've been feeling here. And also, that's going to help you with that clarity that I'm receiving from that moon, or lack of clarity, we shall say. So let's take a look at what's showing up in the near future. So you're definitely manifesting some downtime for yourself or your family. Some of you may have had some ideas really come to you while you were on family vacation, or some of you want to even leave a position to spend more time with your family. You may want to work from home. There could be remote. There could be working with additional families, children, marriage. Some of you may even be into counseling married people or family counseling, or maybe you're seeking this yourself. In the near future, King of Swords. Now I'm getting a very important message here. Some of you are too caught up in some sort of system, establishment, or regulations or rules, and you're having a hard time breaking free from it. Now, I love the King of Swords, but sometimes he can be just too darn structured. He has a routine. He sticks with it. He can be very set in his beliefs. Now, sometimes he absolutely chooses that logical, rational way. If you present him with the facts, right, he's going to get straight to the point, and he's going to say, well, I need proof, right? Give me proof. Or what are the rules? What's the systems? What do I need to follow or go by? Because that's what he lives his life by. I'm getting here taking an unconventional approach. I'm actually getting here for you to challenge the systems, to challenge the routine, to take a look at the emotional aspect, the intuitive aspect, instead of just the rational or logical. Now, King of Swords, he's very clever. He's very experienced. He's very wise, very mature. But sometimes he gets very, very stuck with the Hanged Man here. He can be very stuck within, again, some sort of systems. And I feel like you want more balance. And if you want and seek more balance, Taurus, then you must go within and trust your intuitive insight as well as what you see right in front of you. So King of Swords showing up. Some of you may also be approaching a King of Swords. This could be a boss. This could be someone that is very stuck in their ways. It could be someone who could be military, okay? It could be correctional officer here. It can be an establishment, a governing agency, someone who set up some rules and regulations and they abide by them, or at least they try to, or they're supposed to here. So I feel like there's ethics that are playing a role in this as well, but I feel like you want to back away from that. I really get that strong here with you, Taurus. You want to back away, or you want to come up with some new systems, some new rules, some new guidelines for yourself. If that's the case, then you must take this Four of Swords and you must reflect and say, what is true for me? Because what is true for me may not be the same as, what is true for this company or this establishment or this business. And you may be deciding to separate from that. All right. How are you doing? How are you feeling here? Okay. So we have here, let's see. Yep. Thank you. Oh, okay. Beautiful. The Fool, there's that Fool, beautiful. So we said the Fool or even the Chariot in the beginning here of your reading. You want a new beginning. So yes, it makes complete sense. You want to break through the norm or the establishment here or the routine, because you want this fearless new beginning and you're ready for it. I feel like a lot of you, again, there's some sort of shift or change coming mid to end of August. I'm also getting here for you September. So it could be a cusp where, let's say you are wanting a new path, wanting to take a new path, whether it's going back to school or getting hired at a new job or taking your business to the next level. You may be doing something towards the end of July, whether it's an interview, but then physically you start working for them in September. Or it could be you have these wonderful ideas that you are going to put into action more so after a time of a little bit of introspection, rest, right, with the Four of Swords here, and you're going to start to get that ball rolling. I feel extremely positive in September. This is when I'm getting here this ornament energy. So September, it doesn't mean again that July is going to be just this Hanged Man. I do feel like this is a month that is very, very vital, very important to, again, your life force. This is a month that you will be doing the inner work in order for you to see outer results. So the Fool showing up, even though some of you may absolutely be starting this journey, a lot of you already have, you've already been hired for a new position. A lot of you, it doesn't matter where you're at on your journey. Some of you are right at the beginning. Some of you are right before the beginning, right? You're still wrapping up some sort of a in-between phase. For others of you, you're already heading towards a very promising, successful future. but you're nailing it here. You're nailing it. And though it may not seem that way at times, Taurus, you have everything you need right in your spiritual toolbox. And you have access to the wands, the cups, the swords, the pentacles. I'm getting strong magician here. Let's see what's going on in your environment. Three of Swords, but it's in reverse. Beautiful. So yeah, a lot of you are... You're thinking, Melissa, how is the Three of Swords beautiful? Because you're recovering. You're recovering from some sort of financial setback. That could be that 2019, 2020, even 2021 or 2 for some of you. This has been challenging or difficult, whatever it was that you separated from. For some of you, you thought with this King of Swords, this could be law, it could be legal systems, it could be county, it could be city, governing agencies as well. There was something that may have been a little bit unethical. It could have been that someone judged you based on your appearance, based on something that they shouldn't have judged you on, right? Judgment coming in here is what I'm feeling. If I were to pull a card to clarify, I feel like in my mind's eye, it would be judgment. And this is about judging others, and it's about you taking the time to really evaluate and say, you know, I really don't want to work for those type of people anyway. So it was actually this rejection or separation may have been a blessing in disguise. Three of Swords, recovering from disappointment, because some of you, yes, there was rejection and you really thought something was going to pan out here in the past and maybe it didn't, but it's offering you a new opportunity, a new unique doorway to walk through. What do we have in your hopes and fears? Three of Coins, building a new foundation, taking that step up. You've gained your, I'm getting here medallion, or you've gained some sort of a medal. It could be Medal of Honor. Some of you are military. You could, okay, wow. Some of you may even be retiring as military. You may be in the military background. Some of you could be a police officer. Your spouse or partner is as well. I'm getting, this is very, very specific, and it may only be for maybe a small percentage, but some of you, there could be something with incarceration. It could be a family member or a loved one, or maybe you yourself were incarcerated, whether it was literally behind bars, or it could have been you felt like this work environment was like prison to you. You were just doing everything you could to try to do your time and get out of a situation, but I feel like you're building a new foundation. Lessons have consequences, right? There's consequences. And I am getting here that you have reaped some sort of consequence, but there's a new choice or new decision to be made here. And you're going to choose to not stay in this energy because you've learned the lesson and you're taking your next step up here. The fear is, what if you stay imprisoned or stay in this energy of feeling disconnected? You won't, even if this was within your own self. Everything is a phase. Everything is a stage. Everything is changing. So this energy that you are in now will change. That's guaranteed. That is the only constant that we are guaranteed here on earth, is change. So know that this too shall pass. Whatever it was or is that you may have gone through. Let's take a look at that final outcome. What's the final outcome for the month of August, please, for Taurus? Taurus, this is a very deep reading. I hope it's resonating with y'all. If it is, feel free to hit that thumbs up button. What do we have? King of Coins. This is beautiful. Taurus, this is you. It can't get any better than this for a final outcome. This is a really beautiful energy here of securing your abundance. So again, something that you may have put on hold, perhaps it wasn't emotionally fulfilling. Some of you really needed this downtime to disconnect. This King of Coins is looked up to as someone of wealthy status, as someone who is reliable. He's generous. He's very abundant, very prosperous. He strives to have nice things. Maybe he drives a nice car or a vehicle, has a nice home. I'm also getting here, this could even be a boss, King of Coins. Some of you are connecting because there is that connection with the Two of Cups. Even though that can be a challenge, it's still in your energy. So you're still working on attracting what it is that you seek. And for some of you, it is this Well, for all of you watching, I feel like it is securing your abundance because something may have been rejected to you, denied to you. It could have been weakened security as well. So something may have felt like it was pulled out from underneath you, but you're getting a second chance here. You're getting an opportunity to grow your business, your career. This can be about you staying disciplined. I'm also getting that as well because you do have the King of Swords here and you have the King of Coins. So some of you, it is being disciplined within your own goals, but making sure you have fun because the King of Swords, he doesn't always have, the best time. He's very, strict. He may crack a joke here and there, but he sticks to what he knows and he doesn't always veer off. Unless you can support evidence right in front of him, he has some decisions that he makes merely based on, using that brilliant mind of what he's learned. He's gone through it. He's gone through it the tough way at times. This King of Coins, sometimes he could have someone who has money in the family dynamic, or he has absolutely worked his way towards getting to this King of Coins status. But I feel like this has been a lifelong dream for some of you to either buy or purchase a car or a home. Some of you had to put something on hold here, but I feel like it's back in front of you. There's a unique opportunity and they keep showing me that door. So, I mean, it could be a red door. It could be, again, a window on the door. It could be a revolving door. Pay attention because this could be the door to the King of Coins house here as well. But I feel sometimes we pass opportunities by because they may look like the rest, but this situation is unique to you, unique for you, and it may be the one that you've been looking for with the King of Coins. So beautiful energy here as your final outcome. Let's take a look and get a message from the wisdom of the Oracle, Taurus. What do we have for Taurus, please, in the month of August 2023? I will read to you the prosperity message from the guidebook. What do we have for Taurus, please? We have Thinker. Yeah, it makes complete sense. It's card 4-4. So some of you may be 44 years old. You may be born on the 4th or the 8th. You may be a life path 4 or 8, or even in a personal year cycle of 4 or 8. 4s are all about stability. And that's what's showing up here. Structure, planning, foundation. So a lot of you are really taking that necessary time out because you're manifesting. And remember, what's in your headspace? The 4 of Swords. So you have here a lot of 4s showing up. But I feel like you're thinking of your next move and you're gaining the introspection that you need to move forward. So you could be thinking of things. This is about strategy, being analytical and logical. Hello, King of Swords. But take it one step further, as we mentioned in the beginning of your reading. Think outside the box as well, not just what you've learned. Go within. And it says here, calculated action can be called for at this time. It's important to sit down and plan a strategy. Focus on the steps you're going to take to claim your prosperous life. Lists are your friends now. So get out your journal, write down what you are going to do today to signal to the universe that you're serious about attracting abundance. Your plans and strategies will yield wonderful results. Remember, your most effective strategic partner is spirit. Yes, I like that they put that in towards the end. Because with that King of Swords, strategy is his best friend. But of course, your most effective strategic partner is spirit. You will win this game and your triumph will be for the highest good for all. Okay, powerful. Also here, I'm going to read the reversal. Because Spirit is telling me to read the protection message, but also because you have the Mass card here. It says you might be suffering from analysis paralysis. Thinking has its place, but trying to figure everything out logically is not going to work for you right now. Your conclusions will likely be faulty and you may act upon false assumptions that will get you in a jam. Give your mind a rest. Do something creative, exercise or meditate. Soon you'll come to your senses and an aha moment will bring new clarity. Yes, that's what I was feeling here with the King of Swords. So yeah, some of you may even have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in your chart here. If so, if you have air elements somewhere in your chart, it may be difficult for you not to analyze, not to overthink things. So that's the message I'm getting here as well. Try not to overthink and use your best co-creating partner, which it says here is spirit. So connect, take some time out, ground your energy. A lot of you really can benefit from grounding in the month here of August. All right. At this time, we're going to take a look at your messages from your power animals, and we'll open up that third eye chakra. So if you can, Taurus, please close your eyes. Take a deep breath in from that solar plexus chakra, the belly area. Nice big deep breath. And I want you to focus on that third eye center, the area between your eyebrows and your forehead region. And I want you to imagine the first animal or animals that show up in your mind's eye. Now this could be an animal that flies high in the sky. It could be an animal that swims deep in the sea. It could be an animal that is wild, magical, mystical, or even domesticated. It could be an animal that's crossed over the rainbow bridge, or one that you've recently seen in the great outdoors. There is no right or wrong answer, Taurus. And if you need a moment, just pause the video and come back when you are ready. And for those of you that would like to be entered into the free monthly reading giveaway, all you need to do is drop your power animals in the comment section below. And I personally will enter you into the free monthly reading giveaway where I pull one lucky winner around the first of each month. So please make sure you've hit that subscribe and bell button if you haven't already. All right, what do we have here? We have 9, 14, 16, and 40. Some of you may be born on the 9th, 14th, 16th, or the 4th. Again, 4s. We have a lot of 4s coming in here. You may also be 40 years old. Your first card out goes hand in hand with this rest, this downtime. You have the brown bear. Some of you may have seen a polar bear or a black bear, or even a koala bear, but know that the bear here is guiding you. And this says take time out. Take time out this month. Gain some downtime. Ground your energy. Reevaluate. Course correct. That way you can get yourself back on track and feel refreshed, feel revitalized, like you are moving forward in that new direction, which you are. There's a new door opening here for you. We have chameleon spirit. Act as if, right? Sometimes we need to, in a sense, fake it till we make it, or act as if you've already have the wealth and abundance, because you do. It's just energy. It's within you, right? When you act as if you have it, you're able to attract more of it physically. When you tell yourself, I am abundant, I am rich, I am resourceful, I have what it takes to succeed. When you act as if, even sometimes if you don't always feel it, right, the more you start to tell yourself it, the more you start to believe it, the more you start to train yourself that this is an opportunity here for you and you can attract what it is that you seek. So act as if, if you want to go for that job, you have to put out that application. Maybe drive by, go sit in the parking lot, walk into the building, right? If you want to live in an area, go check it out. This is about you being open to new discovery, but also acting as if, dress up for it, get ready for the part. Okay, this is just like an actor practices their part, their script. Even if they're not in the movie or in that, part recording, they still act as if, they still practice, they still prepare and get ready. And that's what I feel you are doing here, or being called to do. We have coyote. Trust in divine detours. Card 16 is the tower. So some of you may have gone through a tower moment, whether it was 10 years ago, 10 months ago, or 10 days ago. Trust that this divine detour is detouring you towards what is in your highest good. Okay. And then lastly here we have the mouse. Tend to the small things. Mouse spirit. tending to the small things, because sometimes when we are feeling exhausted, overwhelmed, we lose sight of those small things. Now, I'm going to ask Spirit here. Spirit, what are these small things? Okay, health. The small things aren't small is what I'm hearing here, but they are vital. They are important, and it's important that you tend to them. And as I said that, I looked up and seen 4-4 on the clock as well. And this is card 4. You have 4s showing up. So it could be tending to the small things in order for you to get that downtime or that rest. I know that sounds counterintuitive here, but it could even be planning your rest. For those of you that are planners and you need to schedule it in, grab that calendar now and say, okay, Friday, I'm going to work, half the day, or I'm going to work this day in order to take off this one. So there's some sort of details showing up here. I am getting editing, double checking if you are putting out some new contracts, or if you're looking at, items to wear to act as if, right? To prepare, get ready for something. Tend to the small things, because you don't want to get there. Let's say you're going in for an interview. Let's say you've been an interview for, a big movie. We're just going to throw this out there. Maybe you're an actor and you're looking to get a part in a movie, and you've been practicing and you've been reading the script and you've been doing your part. And you've thought about the clothes that you want to wear, and you thought about, all of the details. But then the morning comes and you're supposed to be there at 10 a.m. and you forget to check the gas tank, and you're almost on empty, and you need to stop for gas, which would cause you to be a little bit late. So tend to the small things. Yes, you've prepared, the bigger things, but take a look at some of the things that we don't always think about, because you don't want that to interfere with some sort of success, is what I'm getting here. So what else do we have for Taurus? Last but not least, let's get a message from the crystal spirits and see which gemstone, mineral, fossil, or crystal you can use in the month of August to help you towards your most prosperous path. We have sunstone, beautiful, beautiful energy here. 5 and 5 equals 10. 10s are all about endings that bring new beginnings. And it's also, that we have the Fool card showing up. Sunstone is a very powerful stone for attracting what it is that you seek as well. Card 5-5. Some of you may be born on the 5th or the 10th or the 1st. And the message here for you, Taurus, is this. This is all about freedom, breaking through obstacles, the power to overcome limitations, knowing that you can do it, and you absolutely can here, Taurus. You can do it. You are at liberty to make any number of decisions about how to interact with the universal flow of abundance. Does that make you nervous, or are you excited? It's okay now to be a little bit of both, but be sure to embrace your freedom of choice, knowing that Sunstone Spirit is bolstering your ability to decide what you want to do. Advice from others can be helpful, but you have to listen to your heart and check in with your values before making your own decisions. You no longer have to feel bound or incarcerated, right? Bound to old stories rooted in scarcity thinking. So believe in the universal flow of abundance and enjoy your freedom to choose how you will interact with it. You've got this. You've got this, yes. And Taurus, when you do work with Sunstone, it can help you release old emotions. It can help you be strong and own your leadership qualities, which do not arise from a place of ego, but from a place of inspired leadership for the highest good of all. Sunstone teaches us to shine authentically and without fear. That's what you are being called to do at this time. You have double kings. You are a natural born leader, and it's your time to shine. That is what I have for you, Taurus. I hope it resonates. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. Feel free to share, comment your power animals in the section below. Feel free to subscribe if you're vibing with the energy of this channel, and hit that notification bell. Thank you so much for being here and tuning in. Lots and lots of love.